I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend that I'm not here.
Welcome all you beautiful people back to my channel. Denise here. Today we're gonna do a Christmas set. We're gonna create from these nails that you saw in my previous video to these lovely nails, and we're gonna do it in a 5-day series. So we're going to do it 1 ring a day, and here you can see all the designs that we'll go through. So to make sure that it's not too long of a video, I've split them into 5 little videos for you to watch across the next 5 days. I am a new nail tech as well. I'm still a beginner. So, and if I say beginner, girls, I started in March, okay? So if there are any professional nail techs that's watching this and you've got some tips and tricks for us newbies, then please leave them in the comments below. We obviously would love to learn from you guys. And if you are a newbie, hook up with me. I will leave my social media links in the description, or you can just comment below and we can help and learn from each other. So shall we get it cracking on and we can start creating these lovely nails. We're going to start and do the ring finger today, which is my favorite ring finger ever. So this is my glitter sparkle from Glitter Planet. It is the rose gold glitter. I'll leave the link below for you guys. I am in love. Couldn't wait for these to arrive to do these nails with. So I'm just going to pop them to the side, and I'm also going to use my crystal clear core powder from CJP. If you've watched a few of my other videos, you will know just how much I love it. And then my essential nails brush that I got with my kit. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little alcohol wipe, and I'm just going to wipe off this nail. So I'm going to do a video for you guys soon about this little alcohol wipe thingamajiggies that I'm using. I'm putting them away so that I can keep it again and use it again because I'm only doing 1 nail. So as you saw there, I just dropped my brush into the monomer, into the acrylic, and just picked up some glitter. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to move this glitter to round about where I want my little bauble to be. And then I'm just going to start keeping it in shape and then moving it further down a little bit where I want to. And the main idea is just to get it to the right shape, and you'll see shortly just what a thin layer that is. So the key here, girls, that I have learned is for this layer to be super thin. So I go around with my brush to make sure that it stays round, and over the top to make sure it stays flat. And there you can see just how flat it actually is. It's not as flat as what it looks from the top. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cap it with a little bit of clear. The reason why I do this is just so that I can make sure when I file, I don't file everything off. So I just want to quickly give credit to Lorna Andrews, also known as NinaNailFairy, because I have got this design off one of her videos and trying to recreate it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my glitter bells even, Snowdrops White. And I'm just going to grab a tiniest little bit. I'm going to use my nails with 3D brush. A lot of people paint the little ribbon. I am rubbish at painting. For now, of course, I will learn. But all I'm going to do is pop a little blob down there. I should really start calling them beads, but blobs work for me for the moment. And then I'm just going to drag it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be like incredibly perfect at the moment, but you do have time, girls, to work with it. So one of the biggest tips that I can give you is to tell you not to get stressed out. I used to get incredibly stressed out when things didn't go my way, but if you just take your time, like you can see I do here, get it into shape, then flatten it out, because the acrylic does take a while to set. Making sure I pat it down at the back so that it is nice and flush and that it doesn't stand up at all. And there you go, you can see it's just as flat as what the glitter part is of the bauble. Super cute, love this nail, really do. Right, so now I stupidly went out of the frame, but what I'm doing is I am just capping the whole nail in my clear acrylic, just to make sure that it's all nice and even. You can see a bit there. I shall do this again one day and make sure that I stay in frame. But this is what happens when you're a newbie. In it! It's just what happens. Gotta live with it. grabbing some more, and when I do my own nail I will then cap from the front backwards. I don't know, I just find it easier when it's my own nail that I'm doing to do it that way. So putting the acrylic on and brushing backwards, tapping it down. Again girls, if you spend extra time on making this perfect, your filing is going to be ridiculously easy. I do have a clip of my filing in here and you'll see that I had to file very little, and it's all because I took time and put some effort into making sure that the shape here is perfect. My filing is mostly then used to just create the side walls and just to even out the top. But there you go, all nice and capped. And in the beginning I used to cap way too thick, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Right, so now that it's dry, I'm going to use my file. The file that I'm going to use here is my 240 grit. The reason why I use that is because I'm going close to my cuticle and I do not want to cut myself, because it's not nice. Just a small little clip there of my filing. It was super quick. Again, I lost my filing clip, but I'm going to now use my Urban Graffiti top coat. I am using my alcohol wipes just to cleanse it off again. Look how flat that is. The nail is not like incredibly fat, okay, because I know a lot of people worry about that. It is still super flat. Well, I think it is. My apex is there and it's good to go. So you can see I use my little alcohol wipe, and because I'm only doing one nail at a time, I'm putting it back so I can save it and use it later. It's all about saving those products, girls. Right, so now we are ready to do some design. You see it's like super clear. I love crystal nails. I'm going to use my NinaNails brush again, and I'm going to go into the Snowdrops white from Glitter Bells. Grab a little bit, put it on, and this is what I wanted to show you. It doesn't always work, okay? I'm not always happy with what happens. Nah, too big. Blech. Let's take it off. Take it all off. Take it all off. There you go. Back to square one. Probably shouldn't have wiped it with my finger, but you know, hey ho, I did. Then wiped it with a tissue, and then went again. So next, I'm going to just drop into that again. Taking a smaller bead because that one was too big. I pat my brush down on the kitchen towel or my little pink towel to make sure that I remove the excess liquid. Then I pop it on and I give it a second, and then all I want to do is just keep that round shape for a moment. A mistake that I have made in the past, and that you might find you might make as well, is by immediately going in and trying to shape that little blob bead beneath. It's called a bead. Go in with my brush on the sideways and then pushing it out so I can start forming my little bow. And then once I feel comfortable, I then push it in a bit, shape a little bit round, almost there. Go in again, add some lines in to make it look a little bit more realistic. Get that shape in, and this is me being a painful perfectionist. Not that all my designs are perfect, but you know, I try, and this is what happens. Time consuming. And there you go. So one side is done, so now we're going to have to do the other side as well. Trying to get one side to match the other. So going back in, I'm going to again remove the excess liquid on the towel, which I wish I showed you guys, but I didn't. Next time I will. Pop that down, and you will see this one I went in too quickly and it just like kind of moved away from the brush. You'll see in a sec. Have a look. Looks nice, and then you can just there we go, smudgeroo. Bring it in nicely again. Don't panic. And it turned out to be the nicer side of the two bow sides, I suppose you could call it. So just putting some lines in, making it look realistic. Super easy. Make sure that center is there because we're going to pop a crystal in the middle. Come on, I can't do a design without a bit of bling. I swear, if Swarovski crystals weren't that expensive, I'd probably have it on every nail, every day. Who doesn't love sparkle? Comment below if you don't like sparkle, because, you know, I don't know. Swarovski Dip Essentials Base Coat is what I use for my stones, to stick my stones on. Never failed me before, so I don't have a problem with it. Just put a little bit of glue on there, and then I'm going to grab my crystal and just stick my crystal on. So making sure I close that bottle, because I've left it open before, not a good idea. My angel crystals here, they are true Swarovski crystals. Look at them, love them. So I pop mine out into a little lid, put them in the lid, and then pick them up with my CJP Tule Mabob and stick it on, and voila! Look at that. Come on, girls, what do you think of that? Let me know in the comments what you think of that. I absolutely love creating that nail. That is one of the 5 done. That's the whole set that we're going to do. We're going to do one a day, so tomorrow we'll have yet another one. Took the flower away just so the focus, you know, can be on the nail and not the flower. If you like this, please subscribe to my channel. Give my video a little thumbs up. Choking myself to death there, sorry. And pop a comment below. Say hi. Come on, say hi. Hi. Sorry. Say hi. Let's mingle. Let's learn from each other. Let's share some tips and tricks. Hope to see you in the next one tomorrow. I will post the next one tomorrow. It will be another finger, and we will complete the set across all 5 days. Hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and I shall see you soon. Bye.